everybody. Here, we're back at Leather Pocket for day 2 of the Winter Fall Classic. Or not Winter Fall Classic, the Fall Classic. We have first match this morning, Mario versus Jonathan. Race to 9 on the A side. Looks like Mario won the leg. It is a winner break tournament. It's a race to 7 on the B side on the 7-foot tables. We are only streaming to YouTube this morning. There's a problem with Facebook. I'm computer illiterate. I don't know how to fix that. They tried to get it working. They couldn't do it. So it's just us and YouTube, folks. Let's get the day underway. Mario breaks off, dry break, which brings Jonathan Sampson to the table. We got still 2 full days of pool left. It should be good. Lots of talent. B-side's going to get underway in about a half an hour. Or one lost side, whichever you prefer. Jonathan going to the air, first thing it looks like. Never fun getting to the table and your first shot's a jump shot. And he hits it good. I've seen Jonathan play a few times. Never actually watched him play tournament style, but I've seen him break. And when he was just practicing on his break, he was hitting that break big. He's another one of those devil-rated Fargo players, 666. Nice safety there by Jonathan. Now is Mario going to the air? Nope. Must have just forgot his chalk on the table. The brackets are on challenge, James. Like I said, I'm computer illiterate. I don't know how to pin them up. They are on Facebook, on Leather Pocket and Calgary Pool Scene. You should be able to cut the forehand to the bottom left, come off the bottom rail, the side rail, back up, shoot the 5 in the side pocket. A little heavy, but a good stroke. This is Jonathan's first match of this tournament. He had a bye in his first round. Probably still getting used to the table a little bit. First match of the morning on a screen table. People just have their preferences, James. I myself, I do like it on YouTube over Facebook, but seems to be a bigger following on Facebook. Mario's trying to see if there's a little window to squeeze in through there. Doesn't quite look like there is. Gotta watch out for the scratch here. Oh, he had a lot of ball. Okay. Whew. Tees in the side pocket there, but what a good stroke that was. Not many people know Jonathan. I think he's probably a little underrated for his caliber of play, but like I said, I've seen him play before. He hits the ball quite smoothly. Jonathan takes a 1-0 lead. Mario is actually the one who put me on the B side last night. He played well enough to win. I'm okay with that. I prefer the smaller tables anyway, so like 12 matches or so, I gotta win on the B side, something like that. It should be fun. Lots of good pool to be played. And we're here all weekend, streaming every match we can. My name is Derek. I'm on the mic helping these guys out because both Ben is playing right now and Grant is playing in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. So he's out warming up. So I'd step in, give these guys a hand. Like I said, Jonathan's got a big break. Ooh, that 2-ball ties up. He was not trying to make that. He was just trying to bump that ball, hit it to the rail, and go from there. But Pardon me. Nice little two-way shot there. Calls the cross corner. Safety if he misses. Good shot by Mario there. Ooh. Unexpected miss from Jonathan there. Brings Mario back to the table. Mario was making these like they were breakfast last night. Good shot. A little unfortunate he didn't put that 6 in a better spot, but just took what the table left him. These shots are always tricky going past the side pocket when it's frozen on the rail. Can't tell if it's frozen or not, but it looks awfully close. Nice pot there by Mario. Just needs to come with a good stroke here. He's looking to tie this up at 1. Fires it in there. I like shooting this ball into the side pocket over the bank. Kind of a two-way. If you miss it on the low side. Hits the rail and bounces down to the end of the table. Oh, cuts it in the other way. What a great cut by Mario. Ties it up at 1. I didn't even think that was makeable from here, this angle. Hard to tell from here on the computer. Throw over a poster real quick for this tournament. It's the Fall Classic. A side's 10 ball and the 9 foots, race to 9. B side is 10 ball and the 7 foots, race to 7. It's a tiered entry tournament, Fargo rated. Mario to break. Good break by Mario. Makes the ball. Has a shot on the one. Leather pocket starting to fill up. Players coming in. Nice control there by Mario. Good weight. And again, we're at Leather Pocket Billiards in Calgary, Alberta. Not sure exactly what he was trying to do. He might have been just trying to do that. I think he's probably going to duck here. Went for it. Oh, no, he was ducking the whole way. Waves his hand in an apology for the leave. Maybe that's why these guys are on the A side and I'm on the B side. I'm probably ducking there. Jonathan asking him to watch this. No need to. Just get hit. Good safety by Mario there. Sticks him on that 7 ball. Leaves Sampson a pretty tough hit here. Spinning off that back rail. Yep. Nice hit by Sampson there. Looks like the B side is about to get underway. Got a couple guys ready to play. Not sure where Mario is. Oh, there he is. Thought maybe he went to the bathroom or something. You can just pop this in and just stun over just a little bit. That'll leave him a shot on the 4 ball. Yeah, good shot. All he's got to do is hit straight top on this one. Watch outside pocket. Ooh. Nice shot by Mario there. Maybe going back to the bag for an extension. Yep. That might be the only call I make right today. That's how good I am at this. Not much of a commentator. Just here lending a hand. Love the game of pool. I'm actually quite shocked he decided to hit that hard and go around. I thought he might just cinch that, then shoot the 7 in the side. Nice stroke by Jonathan there. Leaves himself this 10 ball to go up 2 games to 1. In the heart of the pocket, he says. 2-1 Jonathan. That's our B side there. We actually have Grant playing, I believe his name is Al. I'll have to double check that, but it's a race to 7 on the B side. Jonathan's still racking on the other table, so. All right. No, Carlo Perez, Grant is playing. I'll keep you guys updated on that one. I can see that scoreboard. It's on the stream table right in front of me. And Jonathan here to break, leading 2 games to 1. Lost the cue ball a little bit. Made a ball. I think he's hooked on the 1 ball. Might have to go to the air. Maybe spin it in. Calling it in. So maybe you can see it. Is it low on the cue ball? Oh, you can see it. My bad. Sorry, guys. It was just hard to tell. We're taking a look at what he should do here. Probably just going to hit it thin, go off couple rails, back down table. No, maybe he's going in behind the 3-7. Oh, didn't think he'd go between them all. It's a little unfortunate for him there. Just a rub on the 7 ball, and Jonathan would have been hooked on the 2 ball. Mario with ball in hand here on the 3 ball. Just 1 rail back to the center of the table. Oof. A little tentative in that stroke. That's a little more solid of a stroke. Good poke there by Mario. Unexpected miss from Mario there. I would not have expected him to miss that ball. It leaves a pretty wide open table for Jonathan here. Early morning jitters maybe for these gentlemen. Cut this 9 ball in, up and down. I like going a little stronger here. Makes the shot easier. Just hit the top rail, bottom rail, and bounce back up. Like that. You hit it a little strong, but it's the spot shot basically all the pros are playing in their tiebreakers. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, no. Jonathan, 3-1. You always got to be leery of that 2-rail scratch. It looks like Grant is down 1-0 to Carlos. Let you watch a little bit of this while Mario racks. All right, Mario's got the balls racked. Let's get you back to this A-side match. There's a solid, crisp break by Jonathan. Makes both balls on the side. Great shot on the one ball. Two balls right there. Just a little too much topspin on that break, otherwise it would have been perfect. No real trouble. Hardest shot is probably the 2 to the 3. A little tricky to get on there. Drawback. Goes forward, hooks himself. That was never easy getting on. Didn't matter which way you went. Oh, misses the whole ball. Gives Mario ball in hand. I like putting it a little closer to the 3 ball, just off the rail, and using 2 rails to go around, possibly onto the 3rd. Mario's not quite hitting the ball with the confidence quite yet. It's coming up a little short on some shots. He's trying to shoot his way out of it. It's a kick. It's a good attempt at a safety there. Not the easiest shot here for Jonathan. I like top right, yeah, that's what he's calling. Pocket plays just a little bigger at that angle than going to the top left. Not that big, though. Not that big. Leaves Mario the bank. Getting down quick and confident. Oh, just a little high. Leaves Jonathan the bank. It is the new times. The banks are open on Saturdays. Jonathan just pops it in there. No problems. Gets on the 8 ball, got past the 10. Two balls away from taking a 4-1 lead. Ooh, little overstroke there. Good shot by Jonathan there. Up 4-1. All right, sorry guys, just had to step away for a second. Jonathan with another big break. I mean, I might sound like I'm in awe of this guy's break, but I've watched him break and he hasn't even let it loose yet. He's hitting these with... Just trying to find the sweet spot, I guess, right now, but he's got a monster break. Good shot by Jonathan there. He's on the 3-ball. Probably just bounces off, shoots the 4 on the side. He might go off too and play the 4 in the corner. Kind of shooter's choice here. Oh. I guess he's going to shoot the 4 in the other corner. Kind of overhit that one just a little bit. Doesn't really have to do much with the cue ball here. Just got to focus on making the 4-ball. Hangs it for Mario. This might be the break Mario needs to get into stroke. Not done yet. Long race. Race to 9. That'll work. Not what he wanted, but it'll work. Good shot by Mario. Nice. We're looking to gain 1 back here. A little tentative, but still has a pretty good shot here on the 10-ball. I like him to make it. Oh, doubles it up. Oh, a little frustration in there. 5-1, Jonathan. Mario was saying that it did take him until like 3 a.m. to unwind after yesterday to settle down. So unwinding and down at 3 a.m. and then having to play at 10 a.m. doesn't leave a whole lot of time for a good rest. So understandable if he's a little off at the moment. Still time. Jonathan had to buy. I don't even think he was in the building yesterday, so stayed at home, relaxed, come here nice and fresh. Long day of pool ahead of him. And Grant right now is down 2-1 to Carlos. That is a race to 7. That is a B-side match. Jonathan up 5-1, about to break. This is an A-side match you're watching. Race to 9. Both sides are winner breaks. Jonathan breaks, makes a ball, has a shot on the 1 ball. Hard to tell with this angle, but I think he can still draw back to shoot the 2 in the top left corner. If I can't see the angle right, then, well, he can just slide over to the side rail and shoot the 2 in the bottom right. Oh, yeah, he could draw back. Good stroke by Jonathan there. I think he has to play a bump on the 3 ball here. I don't know if he can squeeze around it or not. Yeah. Needs it to get past that 9. Looks like it did. Good shot. Looks like his arm is starting to get a little looser. A little more free-flowing. Good shot by Jonathan there. Now he could just shoot the 4 ball in the top right, bounce off the rail, and shoot the 5 in the same pocket. Well done. There is no handicaps in this tournament. This tournament is all straight races. The only thing that, if you want to call it a handicap, was entry fees. It was a tiered entry based on your Fargo, ranging from, I believe the smallest entry fee was $25 and the largest was $125. Nice shot by Jonathan there. This is kind of a preference shot. 2 rails or just 1. He chose 2. I would have chose the same. Just more comfortable shooting that shot like that. Perfect. This 10 ball to go up 6-1. Throw up a little sponsorship for you here. DCL Labor and Contracting Inc. That's Mr. Benda Wolf with some help with some added money, and his wife Maria, who works here. They both come in behind the scenes, put a lot of work in, cleaning the room, making sure the tables are clean, the balls are clean. They do a lot of work that people don't really notice around here unless you're here. So a great shout out to DCL Labor and Contracting. It's Ben and Maria. Jonathan ready to break here again. Oh, lost the cue ball a bit, but made the balls in the side pocket. Has a shot on the one. Good confident stroke on that one ball, putting it in with some inside siding to shoot the two in the top left. Just draw off one rail and shoot the three in the same pocket. And this one's probably a back and forth to shoot the four in the bottom left. Overhit it just a little. Still okay. He's just going to be shooting the five in the same pocket. Oh, yeah. Can't quite slop him in that much. These diamond tables, they play good. Got to be a little more precise than that. That was almost a diamond off. Oh, those balls that are deep, they're tricky. Sometimes it gets difficult to get that cue ball out of there. I wish I could update you guys on scores around the room, but I can only see Grant's scorecard and the table I'm watching right now. The two stream tables. Oh, Mario. He left Jonathan long. Jonathan's going to have to come with a stroke here. I don't know if his style is quite similar to Holm. I personally think it's more like Orcolo. Kind of relaxed. Stevens kind of have my opinion again. This is just more of a snooker style. Gets down on the cue ball really low. And like, oh, Jonathan scratches inside and just gives him the game. 6-2. Yeah. Kind of similar, I guess. Yeah, with Jason Shaw. I was just looking at just the way he approaches the table and gets down on his cue, and it's like a lot Carlo Beato. But he's got the Jonathan Sampson style, which is pretty strong. Mario to break here, trailing 6 racks to 2. Made a ball, has a shot at the one. Electing for the safety. Did not get what he wanted out of that. Doesn't necessarily leave Jonathan an easy shot, but he should fall on the 3-ball if he were to pot this in the bottom left. Nice shot by Jonathan there. Good stroke. Drawing the cue ball, so what is he going to draw back, shoot the 6 on the side? Overhit it. I think he still has a shot, though. It's one of those shots where you hear some players hit it too good. Oh, the English is just pure on that stroke. Just took the grab, went away. Bounce off the side rail, back out. Playing low on the cue, so I'm thinking he's going around 2 to the 3rd rail. Jonathan goes up 7 games to 2. Grant's looking to close one back here on his B-side match. He's down 3-1. Looking good to win this rack to go 3-2. Which he does. All right, Jonathan to break here, leading 7 racks to 2. There is a little bit more power behind that break. Made a ball, he's on the 1. Can't really tell if it passes that 3-ball or not. If it does, it's tight. Got to get that fluff off the table. Nice stroke by Jonathan there. Makes 1 ball, goes off 2 rails, touches the 3rd. Perfect on the 2-ball, just to roll forward for the 3. Left himself a little angle on the 3-ball, which is nice. You never want to be straight in there. Oh. An error. Was not expecting him to miss that ball. Mary's looking at his options. Thin hit on the left side of the 3. Leave the 3 up there. Bring the cue ball back down table. Just like that. Hit it pretty good. Jonathan might have the edge of it. He's kicking off the back rail. Hits it, but leaves Mario's shot. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Archer, the table lint picker-upper. Yes.
That's not mine. No? Yeah, I don't see it. Somebody probably fucking grabbed it. Fuck. Oh, you got it.
Jonathan's just trying to figure out here and what he's got to do here to get on that 5-ball. I don't know if that did it. I don't think he can get past that 10-ball. I can't really tell from here. He is definitely hooked. Nice hit. Brings Mario back to the table. Mario needs to start putting a few balls here, get back into it. Romy, I personally don't have the link. It is on Challenge. It's on Facebook, on Calgary Pool Scene, Leather Pocket Billiards. Nice cut by Mario there. I'm hoping that's the link, but Mario gets uptight on that 10 ball. Ooh, Jonathan misses it. Gives it to Mario. That's makes the score now 7 games to 3. Mario breaking here. Got to find something here. Starting to get a little late in the match. Break, makes a ball. Has a great shot on the 1. Perfect break there. Thanks, David. I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm computer illiterate. Jonathan looking good here. Makes the 4 on the 5. Just has to get on that 6 ball. Might be a little straight. Oof. Draws it right back into the side pocket. Mario ball in hand here. Really use this game. 7-4 is a whole lot better than 8-3. Mario with a rest. Don't think that's quite what he wanted. Missed there. Jonathan just the 8-10. It's kind of a preference shot here. He could either go 3 rails back around and shoot the 10 in the bottom right, or back and forth and shoot the 10 in the bottom right. Think he's going around. Yeah. Hit it good. Little strong. But he looks they shoot the 10 to the bottom right.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ryan. How you doing?
Not too bad, brother.
Got a little A-side match going on here?
Oh, Jonathan Sampson, Mario Richard.
Yes. Mario's not quite playing like himself this morning.
It was a late evening.
Yes. Guess he says he didn't. What's the word I'm looking for? Basically decompress, like settle down until like 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's rough, eh?
That's what happens after beating me. You know, people get a little excited, stay up late, party hard. No. Yeah, so he's having a little rough go of it this morning. Jonathan's punishing for him, as he should.
Well, I mean, he's got a tough opponent in Jonathan Sampson,
Oh,
too.
for sure. Like I said, he's probably an underrated 666.
Yeah.
He plays solid pool.
Yes, he does.
And just so you know, we're only streaming to YouTube. Facebook is not working. So
Still, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went down on us last night.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I love this kid's break, though.
Yeah, he hits it real solid.
Yeah. First few breaks is kind of like he was getting the feel for it. Wasn't quite that nice smack. Now you can hear him from inside the booth.
Yeah. He does have a thunderous break. And it looks like he's come up pretty good here. He's got a combo with the one ball here
Yes.
to open up.
I think he's been on the one every break.
Really, eh?
Yes. Not necessarily where it was makeable or whatnot, but he had a shot.
So he
A
still could
safety or-
control the table.
Yes. And a lot of his breaks, he was making both balls in the side pocket.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he's looking good to get out here. Just roll this in, shoot the 2 on the side. This might be the toughest shot right here that he has in this rack.
Getting from the 2 to the 3 here, yeah.
Well, that's just a stop shot, really. No, just the toughest actual shot. Like if he has angle, he can slide and shoot the 3 in the same pocket. But I think, if anything, he's got the opposite angle. No, he did. Hit it good.
Yeah, perfect.
It's going to have to go around here. Do you like 3 rails around? Shoot the 4 in the top left corner?
Yeah, I think that's the shot. Because
And
you don't want to
coming
come up short. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming up short.
Yeah, you're much better to get long there than... And he chopped it right into the rail, too. Is he going to get a jelly roll here?
Oh,
he
he sure
is.
did.
Wow. Little wave.
Little things that happen when you're getting the rolls and you're up 8 games to 3.
Yeah, it seems when you're the one playing good, you get the good rolls, too. Just to grind salt into the wound.
Right. Leave a little sour taste in Mario's mouth. He could come with a good hit here. 2 rail kick.
Yeah.
Between the 9-7, or is he just go and spin it and go 1? I can't tell. Oh, just tying up balls.
He's tying him up. Yep. Smart shot.
Almost hit it perfect. Almost hit it perfect.
Yeah, it's surprising. Mario kicks really well. I play a lot of one pocket with Mario, so.
Mr. Ben Francisco saying hi through the window. I like Samson's chance getting out here.
Yeah, I think so too. He's just didn't quite freeze that 9 ball to the 7, so it is available to the side.
He's probably going to shoot the 6 in the corner. Good stroke. 3 balls away from closing out the first match of the morning. Perfect.
Yeah.
He just gives it to him. All
Concedes
right.
the match.
Jonathan Sampson wins 9 games to 3. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Ryan jumping in at the very end just to see the ending. He came in to see the horse win, eh?
I had breakfast with the wife this morning, date morning. So.
Oh, yes. Priorities are number 1.
So.
All right. Well, we will be back for another match here shortly. Just give us about 5 minutes, folks, and we'll be right back.
All right, hey guys. We are just going to flick you over to the B side here. You guys can watch the one-loss side. I'm just going to enter some names and get some scores, and so don't go anywhere. We're going to keep it locked. Let it run. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far this morning. Make sure you share it. We're only live on YouTube, so do us a favor and tell your friends about it. Let's see who we have here. We have Carlo, Perez taking on. You guys are going to like this, but you're not going to like the score, unfortunately. But watch this name get entered in here. It's your favorite, y'all. But the score is a little menacing, but that's okay. Time to work still. Our man, Mr. Zemp, still got a little time to move. Race to 7 here on the one-loss side. So if I'm in his shoes, I'm thinking just keep this guy off the hill. Okay, I just need to run to the washroom quick, guys, and I'll be right back. right, all we had to do was turn on the stream. Zemp's winning a game. Here we go. You'll love to see it. And he's got a good look here, although a little clustered. And if he plays it like that, now he might be slashing at the 10 here. Does he try that? I like some kind of safety. There's got to be a higher percentage than the slash. Yeah, I think flick the right side. Try to use the 4-5-8 for cover. Got it perfect. Really nice. And he left the 3 a nice distance off the rail. So if Carlo does kick this, it's not that easy to make it. Touch closer to the rail. It's going to be real easy to make it. All right, Ryan Murray joining us this morning.
Good morning, sir.
Awesome timing.
Yeah, it's funny. I just walked by Grant and I said, "Oh, that should have been on the stream. That safety." Walk in here and it's on the stream.
I don't think he knows it.
No,
Because he probably thinks I'm streaming the A side, but we got nothing going there right now. So I thought, why not just flick it over here? Grant's on the stream. Everybody likes that, right?
why not? Another good safety.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a more quality one than the one before.
Yeah, this will be a tough hit.
I wonder if he's figured it out now because I was kind of looking at him there.
I like the sportsmanship by Carlo there, too, tapping the table, acknowledging a good shot.
These guys are very good sports. This we have a very large Filipino pool community here, and they're great guys, really great guys. Carlo, one of the main guys.
That's a good match here, 5-4. Race to 7, winner breaks.
Yeah, Carlo was up. I just finished a match, so then I came over and it was 5-3. Actually, it was 4-3, and Carlo was moving his score to 5-3, and then so my timing was good.
That was a good hit there. And Grant can hit this with a little bit of spin and cut that over, and he should run into the... Oh, he opted for the safety.
Yeah, still trying to safe until that cluster gets developed. He developed it a little there.
Yeah, I think the 5 ball goes on the side now, so even if it doesn't, I think he's got a full ball cut here, and he'll be running into the 5, so got to be careful he doesn't push that 5 into an awkward spot over the 4 low.
I think I see what's happening here. I think we're getting some autofocus. That's why it's a little brighter over here.
Wow, he banked that.
That's a good shot. Real nice shot from Carlo. Ooh, it's the exposure, not the focus. That's why I was a little bright over there. Sorry, guys. Slightly better now.
Facebook still giving us trouble this morning?
It won't work at all.
Huh.
Yeah. Not sure what the issue is. The worst is, like, we always stream on weekends, and you can never get any customer support on the weekend, you know? Try to, like, contact somebody to help you, and there's nobody there. They're like, call back on Monday.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah, we need you now.
We need it now. Yeah, that ball wasn't going to be made from that angle very often, but he got the better of it. This isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's not a gimme. Probably just going to see him flick the 4 ball 2 rails and kind of get him behind that 8 and 5 and 6 there. Bring the 4 ball to the middle of the table on the back rail here.
That is certainly the shot.
I think he's just having a long look at it because he wants to avoid any chance of the double kiss. You know, he went a little light with it, but he got into a containing shot there. I don't know if it's... I think Grant can see the full ball. I don't think the 8's hampering him at all.
Yeah, he's definitely got the whole thing there. Looking on the table outside of the camera, we got the luxury of here. 9 foot, we can't really see it, but This one we can. He makes a good shot there, although he'd rather not put the 4 right near the hole.
He said it's going to be Pay-Pump and Veno.
Veno.
Well, that'll be a good match.
Yeah, that should be a good match. I play the winner.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I thought they might hold off Veno and Pay-Pump to play our match next on there, but that's good news. That means I won't have to play on there till like the A final or something. I get plenty of practice on there. I'm good.
Yeah, you've been putting the time in, that's for sure.
I'll be ready. Veno or Johnny, that'll be a tough match.
Yeah, that's going to be a great one. Both awesome players.
Yeah. Where's this like speeding up like this in the stream too? It's like running choppy almost, eh?
Yeah.
Looks a little weird. 7-foot does this, so it can only be like the connection, the camera cables, right? The 9-foot doesn't do it.
Yeah, because Carlos can't run that fast.
No, he's quick, but he's not that quick. And I guess the nice thing here is we'll be able to just keep this stream running because we'll have Mark Vinogradov taking on John Pay-Pump next. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this match.
We'll watch the rest of this one first, but
And John's just warming up anyway.
yeah, Johnny told me he's going to win this tournament. I told him he can get second.
Yeah, I was going to say. It's a pretty bold statement, considering the company here today.
He said he wasn't quite ready 2 weeks ago, and I told him no, I could tell, but I think he seems more ready this week.
Yeah, he was telling me he's been putting some time in.
Yeah. He's a dangerous player when he's putting the time in.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good player. It's one of those players that people sleep on a little bit sometimes, and then you lost 9-0 in like 25 minutes.
Yep.
Because he plays real quick.
Well, that's what I was saying last night. That time he steamrolled me. I didn't even have a chance to finish my beer. He beat me 9-1
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. He's been known to do that. I have a feeling him and Veno will be a longer match and a little bit closer.
Yeah, they'll be...
Because Veno is playing quite well, too. Although, I have the inside info, and Veno's got a new tip on his cue.
Oh.
Which can be a big, big factor.
Yeah.
And I watched him in his first match, like, overdraw a couple of balls, and he yelled out, "New tip."
Still a little spongy.
Yeah.
It's no gimme here. He's got to be careful with this shot. I mean, it does cut to the corner.
It's a big shot in the match, too. This is on the hill or tied at 5. He doesn't love it.
No, he is not loving it at all.
But you do just have to cut this in. Touch of left siding so you don't scratch on the side. Just got to keep everything real still. No. Oh, he caught. Wow. I did not expect him to miss that.
I don't know if I'm conceding that ball either. It came out onto the horn, and the cue ball got to the same side of the table.
It was like super makeable, but yeah, then you got to let the cue ball fly a little.
Yeah,
you definitely make him
in
shoot that.
Long rail scratch.
Mm-hmm. You definitely make him shoot that. He could scratch in the side. He could all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah, all kind of weird things could go on there.
Shout out to my man Ben DeWolf with DCL Labor and Contracting, helping us out with the added money as always. Grant looking for the hidden ball trick on this table. It's always stuck. There is probably a serious amount of chalk in there.
There's no doubt about that. Pull these tables apart sometimes, and we've got chalk for a year.
Yeah, I figure I could probably make a killing off the town chalk that's in there. Used town chalk for sale, $10.
Yeah.
And this is winner break, so we're going to see Grant break. He was down 5-3, so he's got to be loving life right now. Just won that last game without shooting. The 10 is nice.
And you and Grant were working on his break last night a little bit there.
Well, then it didn't work at all, so
yeah.
Now he's gone back to his own break cue, the thumper, which does hit real good.
He hit that pretty square.
But he should be breaking with my blue BK Rush because he's wearing a blue BK Rush shirt. It would only make sense, right?
Yeah.
Next match.
Accessorize.
Yeah, accessorize, exactly. I thought it was funny. The opponent I just played, Sean Bulichowski, has a like kind of a hanging thing attached to his pool case that says, and it's like purple, and it says fashionista.
Oh.
And for anybody that knows Big Sean, he is not a fashionista.
No.
Like if you see him wearing a collared shirt, it's a real special occasion. Doesn't really dress up. Just jeans and a t-shirt guy.
Yeah, just a blue-collar average Joe.
Yeah, super blue collar, yeah. Oh, nice kick shot.
Yeah, Grant put him into a good safety there, and this is the result you're hoping for after you make a good safety. So.
And sorry about this choppy. It's kind of like a little laggy. I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that, but we'll try to fix it. Maybe after this A-side match that's coming up. We're going to stay tuned here, though, of course. Everybody wants to find out what happens here. We got a long race on the A-side, so we're not missing too much over there if they've even started yet, which they haven't. It's Veno warming up.
Another smart shot by Grant there. Doesn't try to force it because the angle was a little bit funny to get down for the 3, so.
I think he's a very smart player, and he would have already known this, but like I'm sure not knowing box 10 ball that well, this is what you kind of need to do is like don't try to do anything crazy, just play smart, right?
Yeah.
Play containing shots and then just kind of work it as it comes, right? But if you don't know the game that well, if you're not super familiar, you shouldn't be trying to like bank balls and run out and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, speak of the devil.
Johnny, he's hoping we're watching every game of his match, but we're not going to.
Well,
You know, Pay Pompey loves the limelight, right?
he sure does. I think Grant's going to bank this. I mean, the safety is there as well, but
It's just as hard, yeah. The safety was just as hard as the bank. That's when I don't mind going for it.
yeah.
It's funny how it runs like that, like a little fast forward is super weird, hey?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I've never seen it do that before. We're having all the technical difficulties this weekend, right? But don't worry, guys. We're just going to watch maximum of 2 more games after this here, and then we're going to flip it over to the A-side match. So we won't be stuck with the choppy stream all day. Don't worry. There'll be a lot of A-side. A little more B-side later on tonight, I think.
Mark's just getting set to break the first rack here anyway, so.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going. This game still got a few shots in it, I think, because balls are not laying good. Yeah, it's super weird. You see how it's just like crystal clear and smooth on the A side, and then on the B side can't. So I that only leads me to believe it has to be a
we got a
connection.
loose connection here somewhere for sure.
Yeah. Yep. You know what, though? Free stream is what I always say.
Right.
So if you guys want to complain, you just send it to the tech support hotline,
Yeah.
and we'll refund your payment.
Yeah, that's you want to text that to Grant Zemp.
That's right.
A good little kick there again.
Did he try to make the 10 there?
I don't know. He might have called it. I didn't see whether he pointed to the pocket or not.
It looks like he did, yeah.
But he's left it on for Grant.
Yeah, now we can do something here. Go into the 6. Oh, maybe not. I thought he might try to spin a little heavier, a little harder. Just go into the 6. I kind of do love what he's doing here, though, is like just keeping it simple. Just make sure you can see the ball and then just play smart shots, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot more safeties on the box playing 10 ball as opposed to 8 ball or 9 ball. There's more places to hide because it's more congested.
Yep. This is kind of the same, game plan I have when I'm playing someone that's much better than me in snooker. If I don't have a guaranteed color, I just chip the reds and hide so that he can't make points.
That's right, yeah. And you almost want to, like, get rid of the high value color and stuff too, right? Try to
tie it up.
knock the black safe and the blue safe and make his life miserable, right?
Absolutely.
So he could see the edge of that, but he thinned it.
He thinned
Maybe
it too much and scratched on the
yeah,
side.
too much, yeah.
Well, Grant will just pinch this with some draw down the table.
Still not easy, you know. That 6 is just in a nightmarish spot. 7 is actually probably in a worse spot than the 6, because if the 7 wasn't there, you could just move the 6.
Yeah, he's going to come over and have a look at that combo.
Oh, I don't hate that. I miss that a lot of times because I don't like shooting a combo past the side, but when it's on, right? If it's wired, you shoot it. Why not?
And
Maybe got a big bounce there.
Yeah, he's played it in a way, though, that he can pinch draw this down below the 7 and kind of play it two-way.
Yeah. I kind of like the safe.
Yeah, look at that.
Comes around with the draw. What a shot.
Look at this.
How about Grant Zemp coming with a shot? He got super unlucky to land straight in here. Now he's got to come with another big shot. Delicate little roll. Oh, wow. How good is that?
Navigated that perfectly.
How good is that? The combo uptown with draw 3-rail shape around was impressive. And he's feeling it now.
Yeah. It's amazing how a good shot like that just puts your confidence through the roof.
Oh, yeah. All of a sudden you think, I can do anything with the cue ball. Just be careful here. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of liked the draw there more than
Yeah.
bringing that side pocket into play.
Yeah, that's why I thought when he was aiming high, I thought you got to be careful. Don't do anything crazy. Just be sure. At 5-5, you got to really be sure.
There we go. Mr. Zemp to the hill.
I was holding my breath there for him. Holy smokes, that was like 3 or 4 really, really good shots there.
Yeah, all-star out right there.
Yeah, that was nice. Jam up a barrel out. That was a jam up out. You're watching part owner there, Mr. Zemp. Part owner of Jam Up. You ever have any complaints about Jam Up? Don't send them to him. He doesn't like listening to those.
Yeah.
You just send him good things about Jam Up.
Yeah, complaints about Jam will go to Ben DeWolf.
Yeah, they go to, I thought you were going to say Ben Francis. Because I used to do customer service for a little bit for them.
You got enough things to worry about now.
Not now. No, there's no way I could do it now. But I was doing emails for a little bit during COVID. Selling masks and doing customer service for the masks.
Perfect.
So I thought for sure you were going to say, yeah, just call Ben. He's the guy. Different Ben. Well, he's got the 5. He's got a shot on the 1.
He's made the 2 as well.
Does he have a shot on the 1? Yeah, it goes in the upper
I think
left
it
for
goes
sure.
up
Right?
past the 3 there, yeah. And he's just got to control the cue ball. Doesn't want to roll up past more than about the center diamond here. Yeah. Just trying to do a little bit too much with that ball.
That shot's super easy to miss, right? When you're close to the ball and it's far away. The pocket's far away. It's just hard to judge the angle.
Yep.
And most times you do hit it thick. Exactly like that. So you kind of have to talk yourself into overcutting it a bit. Well, let's see what Carlo can do. Maybe tie this up. Hill would be nice, right? I mean, obviously we're kind of cheering for Grant, but...
Yeah, I was going to say Hill would be nice for us. I don't think Grant is be too thrilled about that.
No. Carlo's a good friend of mine, too, so I really hope it goes Hill just for the excitement factor.
Yeah, he's got a shot here. He's just trying to figure out he's going to hit it with a ton of inside juice and
try to avoid the 10 on that
avoiding,
side.
Yep.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
I actually thought he might try to go into the 6 there with the cue ball. Because the 6 doesn't pass the 8. And if he got a good bump on the 6, then he might be out after that. You know what I mean? Now he needs to play a really good shot.
Yeah, he's got to come above the 6.
And this is super hard to control from this angle. Oh, this might be okay. A little flick of the 7, and he's
Look
got
at
the
that.
6 in the side. Wow. That was a good shot.
Little tap on the table by Grant.
Oh, and even Carlo, you could see him he puts his head down a little. He's like, this is it. I got it. Take a big breath.
Yeah, it really is just about controlling the nerves here and
Yeah, definitely.
staying down, staying square, or staying steady on your shot,
Yeah.
and just execute.
These ones can be a little tough just rolling it in the side. That's why he took his time there, just to give it the be sure. You don't want to Just get up and fire that one into the horn, right?
That's for sure.
So
Smaller tables, but the pockets are still equally unforgiving when you hit a bad shot into a horn.
that is correct, yeah. Yeah, even though they're smaller, pockets are still tight. It's not like a valley. Oh, and we just saw it.
Yeah.
Second prize, though. You can see outside of the camera, looking at the table itself, he is super hooked on this. He might get his jump cue out.
Yeah.
And I only say that because if he kicks it, there's not a whole lot of value in it. You got to kick it hard off 2 rails.
I like the 3-rail shot here. I've always played that shot. And
That's another one. It'd just be hard to get a result. I like this because if
this.
you hit it harder, you get a result. That's a super shot, though.
the bank is on.
But maybe just kick, bank, and that's how you run out.
Yeah, he's called the bank, so.
He likes to say, you just kick the door down, right? That's his saying. Oh, he needs this to bounce away from the hole. And it didn't.
No.
Oh, this is exciting.
Well,
I'm glad I came in for this match.
And Carlo I hope he realizes the scratch is on from this shot, so.
In
he's
2 pockets, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to control the cue ball here, not just wail at it, because he does have to come along the whole length of the table to get back on the 9.
Yeah, he'd love to be on that rail where his hand is. Need to be on the end rail. He's done well here.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Hit it with just enough spin.
It's almost easier to watch the table outside of the screen because it doesn't lag like that.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to come watch in person, that would be cool too. Leather pocket if you're in the area.
I think he's going to slow roll this, but I like checking this ball with inside.
Shoot in the same pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It worked out okay.
Yep.
But that one can go wrong sometimes. You just catch it a little thick and it'll throw.
It's a nightmare.
Okay, there's 10 to go hill, hill.
There we go.
Nice.
We got a new match.
A new match. 1 game to decide who moves on into the next round. This is the 1-loss side. The loser of this is out of here. Well, not really out of here, but they're allowed to stay if they like.
Yeah. It's a 2-drink minimum, though.
That's right. Good call. Good call. And the draw is on Challenge if you guys want to follow along there. The heading is Fall Classic 10-Ball Tournament 2023.
Got another good match going on beside the A-side stream table. It looks like... oh, maybe not. I thought I saw Sean McKay there. I thought that was
Sean
the
played.
Brady Golan
Yeah,
match.
Sean played a first round this morning.
That's right. So we'll have that match for you a little bit later. That'll be a good one.
Is Sean and Brady is maybe the next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely
that's
an extreme table.
That's a no-brainer. So after this game, we're gonna watch the John Paypompi and Mark Veno match, and after that, we're gonna watch Brady and Sean McKay, and that is gonna be the match of the tournament so far. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, 2 dynamos.
Scratch on the break there. That's not good when it's hill-hill because your opponent will try to 3-foul you a lot in these situations.
And that's exactly what Grant is doing.
He's going to make sure he gets a rail here, right? Okay, yeah, he hit it hard enough. But look what happens. Hit it too hard, you lose a ball.
Oh, no.
You had him in jail there. But the 5 is hanging, but there's no way to get at the 1, so it's okay. But that could have went wrong like 3 different ways. The 5 goes in, the 8 kisses the cue ball out.
Yeah, very unfortunate because he had him, like you say, locked up.
I think he still has him in a tough spot, but yeah, he has this rail here.
Yeah, he's got a lot more options now that he's not frozen to the back of the 9.
If he was frozen on that 9, he had nothing. I mean, like, very, very little.
Yeah, 1 long kick, that's it.
And jacked up kind of thing.
Yeah, jacked up over the pack and over the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to look at this one for a minute, but I think that's the only option, the one he pointed out there. The end rail, touch a right spin, hit it hard, let it fly. Maybe get some cover, right?
Yeah, if he catches the right-hand side of the one ball coming back, he'll end up right back in that pack there, which is the ideal situation.
And even if he catches the left side thin, the one's going to go near the pack, and the cue ball's going to kind of track down table. But
yeah, there's a lot of good things that could happen here.
just don't smack it super full. Oh, he's got to load this up with inside. He's playing outside 2-rail. That's a little tougher, I think. Yeah, he went with the 2. What a shot. How good is that?
Fantastic.
Are you kidding me?
Well, he does use the 5K4. It's the same cue Sanchez Ruiz uses, so maybe that's what it is. There's a little magic in that Predator.
Came with the Sanchez shot. For now, anyway. His FSR isn't using it for much longer. He jumped ship.
Yes, he did.
Okay, Grant kicking underneath, not getting a hit.
Just missed it.
Man, that's that always hurts. You know, you play a good safe, like a quality safety. You know, the opponent's going 2 rails, and then you get back to the table and you're in jail. That one always hurts.
It happens so often too.
Mm-hmm. Well, these players are getting better and better at these kick safeties because there's so much more knowledge out there now. It's easy to just, you know, watch pool all the time and see all these different shots. So.
This is a very nice table now.
Yeah. What's he got here, though? Is he going into the 8?
He kind of has to now with the angle he's left.
Or does he? Can he just soft draw? Miss it? Yeah, you see a little shake of the head there. He's not thrilled.
Yeah, he does play with carbon, so he can bite into this and maybe
going forward.
Yeah,
I think just soft draw, and then you just take the combo next. Oh, he's trying to get cute underneath it to play the 3 in the side, and he misses the 2.
and Grant has a hanger combo to open.
He flew out of his chair there. He flew. He was like halfway up standing. He couldn't get to the table quick enough.
Yeah, he is licking his chops here.
This is going to sit over the side for him. What a nice shot. That's some pretty good control. That's how he was playing it, so good speed. Played the outside of the ball, put it over the side pocket perfectly. It's kind of all about where the 3 ends up after you play the combo.
Yeah, does he have to get above the 3, like go between the 3 and the 5 and stay above it for the side here? Or?
Yeah, the nod of the head and the shake of the head and that deep breath tells me he's not in good shape here.
Yeah, I think he forgot to pay his taxes.
That's exactly what just happened there. The billiard on the 5 is not bad. You just gotta, like you see, he's pointing at the rail. You gotta catch the rail first. If you get the 5 full, you're following it in. It's okay because the 3 is naturally floating near the hole.
Oh, look at that. Executed to perfection.
That's really great. That's a really great shot. I feel like he could hear us. That's why I'm talking quietly, but I think it's just because I'm nervous too. I'm nervous for him.
Well, we used to have to talk pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But now we're in our own little room here. It's a pretty sweet little setup.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Used to be a piranha tank here, as you remember.
Yep.
Hey? That wouldn't have worked so well.
Now we just get to look at the other fish.
We're still looking at fish.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like that. I'm going to use that one. Still looking at fish. Okay, it's all about this shot. If he lands good on the 9, it's over. Up table, little spin. Don't get on the right side rail.
He's just about perfect.
Just about is the key words there.
Yeah, it's a little longer than he wanted.
Well,
I don't think he expected that ball to bite that much.
Look at the table. The cue ball's going a little to the left here. And you got to watch the carbon doesn't bite this one straight in the side pocket. Oh, I like what he did there. It's like a harder way to pot the 9, but it's a sure way to never scratch, right?
Right.
And this is okay. He's smiling like this isn't his favorite shot, but this is okay. But you hate shooting that hill. He
Yeah,
did
no
well
doubt.
there. I didn't want to say anything, but like
Great out.
That is a nightmarish shot, hill. That's super out. Nice win from Mr. Zemp there.
Yeah,
Very
good
nice.
match.
Okay, let me go get a score check happening on this match with Veno and Johnny. Actually, I'll wait till they're done this game and then I'll score check. I would imagine only maybe 1-0, 1-1, 2-0 at most.
Yeah, that's all I can think of too.
This could still be the first game too. But I don't think so.
No, not with these two guys.
No.
You're going to see some runouts in these racks.
They're going to run out a little bit, yeah. Both playing quite well. Both, I imagine, sporting some jam up. I like Veno's shirt. That's a good one. It's the pool shark one.
Oh, is it?
The T-shirt on the front, you'll see it's got pool, and then it's got a little shark. It's very good. That's smooth. That's what we're used to seeing from Veno, is smooth. Johnny is not as smooth. Kind of more of a punch stroke, shorter punchy, but super effective.
Yep.
Okay, let me score check these guys, and I'll be back. Nice comeback.
That was awesome.
I came in at 5. Switch it over to your team. I tried to fuck it up on that last run up. You're making some good shots. Good to see.
All right, we are watching an A-side match, if you're just joining us, between Mark Vinogradov and John Paypom P. We are playing a race to 9 on the 9-foots at the Leather Pocket Fall Classic, and it is winner breaks. We got Mark Vinogradov, Veno, as he's known around here, breaking off. And Ben is back from checking the scores. Those posted up momentarily. Another good break by Veno. So there it is, 3-0 for Veno. But in this winner break format, all it takes is a mistake and John to come to the table and he can easily put a 3-pack together. I think we're going to see Veno hide here. He's going to punch that 1 ball down below the 10 ball and get that cue wall up by the 3. Or just over behind the 8.
Behind the 8's nice. Yeah, that's good control. Nice shot. This is where you move the magic rock, because you're going to be coming real close to it. You don't want to see any funny rolls happening off of it.
Unless they're in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
But
correct.
yeah, I take it off right away.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Anytime the ball's going near it, I just get it out of there. I try to get it out of there right away anyway, but... Well, the good news is he didn't put the 10 over the hole.
Yeah, we could have seen an early rack there if that was hit any lighter.
The bad news is these balls lay pretty nice for Veno to just run out, because the 6 leads to the 7. He has ball in hand to get to the 2, and the 3 is right near there, so there's not a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
there.
there's nothing tied up, so.
Yeah, still the 5 to the 6 will be a job.
And it's, you might have seen John have a look at tying the 8 and 6 up there, but he was so close to the 8 ball, almost frozen to it. There was no way to play just a tie-up shot. So.
And I know John loves that tie-up shot.
Yeah.
And some players like it more than others. Other players are like, I'll flyer at the kick, and if I don't hit it, I don't hit it, you know? Some players just think, I'm going to make you earn it.
Absolutely.
I see players that do it too much. Some players. John is not one. Oh, I thought he overcut it. He did, but he still made it.
It wiped its feet, but it went in.
Well, and here's the problem. Now he's going to have to use an extra rail to get to the 4. If he put that one in the heart, the cue ball slows down off that side rail, and he would have less angle on the 3. But because he overcut it, Now he's got to go to the other end rail, up and down, a little inside. Oh, he slow juices it. I don't like that.
No,
Too easy to miss the ball that way. I think if he goes up and down, he never misses the 3. Like, makes it 100% of the time.
Yeah, and he's not getting into any trouble going up and down. There's
There was
nothing there.
nothing in the way. And really, the 3 to the 4 wasn't the problem anyway. It's the 5 to the 6. So he just needed to be somewhere on the 4 with a shot and then be precise to the 5. Big chance for Johnny, though. These are games that I'm kind of always looking at moments in matches where I can make a big difference. And it's kind of like Veno had a good chance to put it to him there.
Yeah.
And if I'm John, I'm recognizing that. If I can get out here, Veno might be thinking about why he wasn't up 4-0.
Exactly.
Because he had ball in hand on the 1 and only got to the 3.
Yeah, 3-1 is a new ball game. 4-0 is.
So you just
You've got very little time to get your work done then.
yeah. I just always try to look at, like, people say key shots. I'm like, key moments too. Key moments. Maybe they just dogged it, or maybe you're on fire for a minute. You know,
Exactly.
or maybe the score says you do this or that, or oh, this looks real nice. That's good
Just
control.
Fired that right in.
Really good control, because if he landed with too much angle on the 6, then the 7 might be funny if it doesn't pass the 10 there, like he's looking. I thought for sure he would just like one stroke the 6 on the side, play the 7 in the pocket where he's going to be standing, but down 3-0. He's got to be sure here for a minute. Yeah, just like that. It's hard for it to go wrong this way. Is he rolling this? Yeah. Just stop shot is fine. Elevate a little is okay when you're straight in. All right, I'm going to see John get on the board here.
He doesn't have to do anything funny with this 8. Just make it.
Yeah, he's just got to pot it. The table's playing nice right now. They're just sliding in. He put that pretty close to the heart, but on that kind of angle, as long as you don't hammer it, and you get it near off the side rail, it's going to slide in lots.
Yeah, no problem there. Beautiful out by Mr. Pay-Pompey.
Had the biggest compliment we've received here yet from a legend of the game. Brady says this is the nicest pool conditions he's ever played in.
Oh, very nice. Awesome.
And I thought for a second, okay, he said pool because I know he played at the Crucible.
Yeah. That's true.
But that was a huge, massive compliment. He's played in a million pool rooms.
Yeah, Brady is very, very well traveled. He has been all over the world winning money.
He just said like like table to table, identical. He's like, all the rails are the same, the balls are the same, the cloth is worn the same, everything's clean. He loves it here.
That's awesome.
And I love that he loves it here.
Yeah, me too.
That's super important to me because he'll hang out more and I can, pick his brain all the time.
It's just an encyclopedia of pool and snooker knowledge.
I think he was somewhat asking me about the break a little bit earlier, but also telling me about the break. It was kind of like,
yeah.
And I thought, that it was kind of a cool moment because he was trying to get help and give help at the same time. So it was like,
as only Brady could.
And that'll be nice because I haven't got to spend that much time with him. It'd be a real treat if he starts hanging out more.
Yeah, well, he's back down here. He's not up in, he was up in central BC for the longest time there.
Well, we're going to have another legend of the game, I guess, is moving down this way too. Jim White, moving in, I think, in February.
I heard about that, yeah.
So we might get some.
Are we going to see another pool room then?
Yes. I have no idea what's happening, yeah.
Because for those that don't know, Jim White was partner with Mr. White in Toronto and owned the Corner Bank.
Yeah, moving on down this way. Should be nice. When does, I guess Grant's waiting for the loser of a match, right? So maybe I'll let him jump in. And I can go pack some envelopes with cash for the winners.
All right. Don't forget mine.
Okay, I won't forget
One
yours.
with my name on it.
Yeah, one with Grant's too.
Put one with my name on it.
I always
in
only
case.
get the We'll Play for Food award.
Yeah, I'll jump in for a little bit. I'll be up fairly soon, but
I think you're waiting
All right, we're going to be joined by another legend of the game, Mr. Grant Zemp himself. In just a moment here, we're just having a quick look.
I can sit for however long.
Yeah, okay. Just checking with Ben there to make sure that the score
We're updated.
was right.
And how's Mr. Ryan Murray?
I'm doing well, sir.
It has been a minute since we've been on the mic together.
Yes, indeed. Enjoyed watching your match there with Carlo.
Well, I tried.
her out
I
in the
tried
end
a
there.
few times to mess that one up. I got rather fortunate.
We got a beast of a match here between Mark Vinogradov and John Paypompey.
Indeed.
And both are playing very well.
I always like to see that. Good pool is fun to watch, equally fun to commentate on. So I don't know how much time I have, but I'll enjoy my time while I'm here. I'm waiting on an opponent, and I guess the match is hill, so
Yeah,
we'll see.
they're going fast and furious this morning.
They
Everything's
are,
moving
yeah.
right along. Thanks to your wife, Stephanie. She runs a tight ship, man, when it comes to these tournaments.
Well, it's not just at tournaments. She does that at home, too.
He's gotten a little funny here. He's got himself hooked, so I think he's going to be kicking that 1 onto the 6 combo.
And thank you for the kind words on the great comeback. I can't say I was shooting all that good, but good enough to get the job done, I guess.
Well, your safeties were sure on, that's for sure.
Well, there was a couple that kind of leaked out, and I was rather disappointed about it. But
Oh, we might see an early 10 here, John. He's kind of got a free shot at this.
yeah, he sure does.
Not usually a shot you'll see these guys at this caliber take, but
Well, I think if it's that close and that easy, you just go up, fire, and put it in the hole,
yeah.
just like that.
And yeah, Veno's going to be disappointed with that missed ball, trying to overspin the ball to the corner that he missed and let John back in. And now all of a sudden, instead of being 4-0, it is 3-2.
Yep, 4-1. Would have been 4-1. No, it's 3-2. Oh, you're talking before.
Yeah, before,
I
yeah.
got you. Before I got on the mic.
Yeah.
Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Smelling
It
what I'm
almost
selling.
got by me. I had to reach back and grab it. So hopefully everybody online doing well. We are just after noon o'clock here in Calgary. Shall be a long day of pool today. Lots and lots to go. So get out your popcorn, candy, sody pops,
Yes, indeedy.
perhaps a few adult beverages.
And you're definitely going to want to stick around for the next stream match. We have Sean McKay playing Brady Golan.
Oh, that'll be a great match
Yes.
for sure. I won't get to
So-
witness it, I don't think.
And that one may be over quick. Both those guys don't miss.
Yeah.
So
Talking about legends of the game, I haven't reached that status.
I don't know about that. Maybe not on the pool table.
Not
but,
on a pool table for sure.
but there is a lot of people that know Grant Zemp. So look at
You
this.
know what's funny is people tend to recognize my voice before my face.
Okay.
So if I'm walking in Vegas having a conversation, somebody will come up and, hey, are you
Are you
that
the
guy
stream
from
guy?
Q Sports Live? Yeah, that's me.
He's going to go to the air here. I think I don't really like the kick.
No, kick really doesn't lead to anywhere.
It just jams up right there. And
Now, some of my shots I take that perhaps are a little unorthodox is because I have that shake to deal with as well, which is a challenge in and of itself. But I would suspect Mark going up and over to the top right-hand corner.
yeah, he's pretty proficient with that jump cue.
Yeah, he sure is. We'll see if he ate his Wheaties today. No problem, says he, and gets the best of it,
Yeah, plan B.
right? consolation prize.
And that's not it's an easy hit for John, but he's got to watch that he doesn't jam up on the 6 ball here.
Or scratch.
Yeah, that's
just like that.
Exactly, hitting the backside of the 1 ball.
Well, ball in hand for Mark. 1, 2, 3. 3 to the 4 is not terrible. 4, 6 not bad. 6, 7, 8. It should be okay here.
Yeah, we might see him
Right.
get out
I think
here.
this opening shot, the 1 to the 2, is about the trickiest shot on the table.
Yeah, and he won't do too much with it. He'll just follow that line down the table. And
Doesn't want to get hampered here. This is going to be a little bit tricky. I don't know if he has to use the bridge or whether he can stretch out. Anytime you get that cue ball in the center of the table past center,
yeah,
gets a little tough.
us shorter, chubbier fellers have to get out the rake. Not tall like you, who can reach.
I sometimes get to take advantage of that being tall stuff. Caught it too thick,
Yeah.
or thin, I should say.
He hasn't left John a great shot, but I don't think he's
No.
hampered. I think he can cue the whole ball here. So
Even if he can't, he can just slow roll, clip the outside edge. I think that two's sitting in the pocket.
yeah, I just take a little longer shot on the 3.
Yeah. Yeah. In that case, I'm taking kind of what the table gives me. I don't want to try to do too much with the cue ball. Oh, he went around. Is he going to get the reward?
don't
Need
like-
some love.
I didn't like that at all, but
No.
it worked out.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't a fan of it either because, I mean, you're going to have to go back and forth. How do you get to the 4 here?
Yeah,
Right? Even if you're on the right side of the table, I don't know that the 4 does it past the 8. I guess it must.
yeah, because now you have to stay above the 9. You try to draw below the 9. You bring that side pocket in too, right? So
Well, and I
or
don't-
crash into it and leave
Yeah.
yourself a dead straight shot. So.
And I don't know if he can hit the weight just to go once across. I think he's got to go back and forth twice.
Yep. And when you're hitting a spin shot at that speed, funny things happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, this is the problem. You try to slow roll that shot. Right, and that all started from when he shot that 2 ball.
Yeah, I think you just, like you say, you catch the outside of it and just come straight back up
That's
that
it.
side
Even
and
if
take
you
a
have to
little
put
longer.
some right-hand spin just to kind of hold that line for the 3 next.
Absolutely. And John has the cue power to draw
Oh,
that ball all
most
day
certainly.
long back down the center table. So yeah, Veno's just looking here. He wants to come off that top rail after contact with the 3 and get between the rail and the 6 and come down for the 4 ball on the side there.
It's a good question. I didn't even see that one. Cue ball control says, with the shake, do you have a shorter bridge to minimize the Q-tip wobble? I try not to. If I shorten up my bridge, I feel, being 6 foot, I feel too compressed in my stance, if that makes sense. So I try not to. I try just to kind of put it out of my head, although some days are better than others. Today, so far, hasn't been a great day for trying to control that shake.
Yeah.
But I try my best not to let it bother me.
He's fantastic at mixing up your Mott's Clamato Caesar, though, in the morning when you're camping. So.
Right? Let me tell you.
There's always a
Instant-
silver lining.
Yeah, right? Instant blender. Look out. He's going, well, he'll be okay here.
Yeah.
And there's some days that I'm better at blocking it out than others. Today is not one of those days. Yesterday was not one of those days.
Is it just from a shoulder injury or something?
No, from my back. Nerve,
Oh, back injury.
yeah, nerve damage. I also have drain damage.
That took a second.
Yeah.
Uh,
A little bit of that every now and again.
I like that. I'm definitely using that.
Yep. That goes into the right-hand pocket for later use.
And just a little punch off the long
Yeah.
rail here out for the 9.
Nothing to do here. Oh,
he
he's
went
drawing to
above
the
it.
side. Yeah,
Yep.
that's all right. Or the corner, if it keeps on running. Still think he'll go to the side, maybe a little bit of bottom, some right-hand spin, 2 rails, and the 10 ball down to the bottom right.
Yeah, it's kind of the natural path.
It is, yeah. Yeah, just like this. 2 rails around.
Yeah, because even if you end up high on that ball, you're still
Yeah, you're
golden.
still good. Yeah.
Perfect little stroke into the corner there. And we're
Indeed.
4-2.
Regains his 2-game cushion over Johnny Triple P. So for those that are just joining in with us, it is the Fall Classic here at the Leather Pocket. And as you will come to see throughout the stream, some will be on the 9-foot tables, B-side, of course, being on the 7-foot tables. Race to 9 on the A side, 7 on the B side. And it is 10 ball on both sides.
Another nice little twist in this tournament that I like too is that we're using the template on the 9-foots, but no template on the 7s.
Yep.
So
Well, and as you could see by my breaks in the last match, breaking without a template on a 7-foot table 10 ball is a tough gig,
yeah,
right? I think it's just overall, right? 10 ball, any table, 7-foot or 10. It's amazing to me that you add 1 ball and how much of a different game 10 ball is compared to 9 ball.
100%. I'm a 9-ball player. I would never profess to be a 10-ball player. You good? I'm horrible at the game.
Yeah, and it's 1 ball different.
Yeah, but it breaks different. The patterns are different.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no fluke factor.
Nope.
Sometimes you just get that ball that rattles and comes straight across into the other corner, and you kind of look up to the gods and say thank you.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, none of that here. And we are not playing 10s off the break. There are early 10 balls allowed, but not off the break.
Yeah. It would just get spotted in that case. Nice little safety here from Mark, trying to get it under the 5 ball, I believe that is up top. I believe it still leaves the 1 rail kick just underneath the side pocket for Johnny.
Yeah, I think that is all he's got.
Right, and that's just about where it is, just below that side pocket would be the line he'd be looking for.
Oh, just misses the top of the ball.
I think he put a little too much speed into that.
Yeah, didn't
Kind
give
of took the cue ball off its natural path a little bit.
Didn't give it a chance to spin and bite there.
Yep. But I understand why he did it, right? He wants to crash into that one, send it
Yeah,
anywhere other than where it is.
exactly, and hope for a nice hide.
Yep. And so I think with Mark here, he just draws this up close to that right side pocket. Play that 2 ball into the top left. Ultimately, if he can get past that side pocket, that would be the best.
Well, he's opted for the combo.
That's interesting.
I'm really surprised at
Yeah,
that.
me too. I thought he would just draw up between the 9 and the side pocket.
Because that 4 ball is to the left side near the horn there. That is not a gimme. He's going to have to cut this 2 ball onto the 4.
Yep.
This could go sour.
Real quick. And with the table layout being what it is, everything wide open spaces. Interesting play.
Yep. Fooled me.
Yep, me too. Handles it like a champ, though.
Yeah, he's in good shape for the run out now.
Yeah. And on the 2, I like drawing off the 2, connect with that top rail, and just draw back over to where the 5 ball is.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to go 2 rails around here because the 3 I don't think passes the 7 ball into the corner.
Yeah.
It may.
Here we are,
Yeah,
getting proven wrong again.
It must go past the 7.
The way he played it, I would think it has to.
Again, our angle is a little different in the booth. We can't actually see the table from where we are, so we're just trusting the camera here, and it's really difficult to see those cut angles. So, and Mr. Veno knows better than we do from here. So,
Most certainly.
He'll just hit this with a tip or so of left-hand English and come the 2 rails out. Should be in perfect line for the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Or he may draw straight across and out.
Straight across and out it would be where I would play, but he did get very fortunate there
Yeah,
with the weight that he played it on. And we'll see which way he decides to play this. Does he kind of thin the 5, come 2 rails downtown for the 6 to the left side pocket? Or does he play above it for the 6 to the bottom right? Yeah, that's nice. Again, a little bit overhit.
yeah, a little bit. A lot overhit, actually.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of it.
Although, you know, in Mark's defense, I really haven't seen him out hitting very much as of late.
Kind of
So-
seems to be the consensus around, everyone's just coming off their summer hiatus and
Yeah.
kind of getting back in the swing of things. And it's, I've lived out here in Calgary now for, I think this is my 5th year, and it's the first time I can remember that we have green grass in December.
Right? Let's maintain that. Let's not jinx that. We'll knock on wood.
Yeah.
Because if
Usually
it
we're-
snows now in the next week, you know who I'm blaming.
Yeah, right. We're usually well into our 4th month of snowy winter here.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. It was a nice little pinch that he pulled off on that 6 ball. A little unfortunate to get hampered by the 9.
The nice thing is, though, he doesn't have to do a whole lot to get shape on the 9 ball here. Just a little punch shot to kind of hold down that end of the table.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goodness.
kind of jumped up on that shot a little bit.
A little bit. And John will certainly accept a free gift from Mark.
You better believe it. Good stroke there, and he'll
Yeah,
just
really
play
well done.
basically a stop shot.
Yeah.
He'll roll forward a little bit, but
Right in line, sitting dead perfect. And you know, I found that perfect will work all the time.
usually, yeah.
Well, I won't say all the time, most of the time. Pool gods on the odd occasion will stick their nose in just to mess with you. But a big game there. Instead of 5-2, it's now 4-3.
Yeah, that's massive. And Johnny has a big break, so
Oh, he sure does.
there's a lot of times this man is playing 7 ball instead of 10 ball.
It's so true. It's not fair, really.
Yeah, it really is.
Here, I struggle to make a single ball on the
Yeah.
break. Oh, we kind of let off. I like that. Nice control.
Yeah, a little more controlled this time, and look at the result.
Yeah. This will dress pretty well.
He has got a roadmap to Outsville here, so
I agree. And I like just pinching this 1 ball. Play the 2 down to the bottom left. He could play forward on this, kind of come up underneath or to the left of the 2, put the 2 to the right side if he chooses.
yeah, I like
don't
your
like being
shot.
I don't like being flirty with the 4.
No, because he'd have to spin it as well, because that 4 ball is huge there, just
Yeah.
come off the 1 rail.
Yeah, that's good.
So-
That will do.
He liked your shot as well.
Yes. Now I probably would have played it to the corner because it leads naturally to the 3, but this will work. He's got choice whether he wants to play this to the corner or to the side pocket. Nice
Yeah,
touch.
beautifully handled there.
Very nicely done. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Nothing to it but to do it.
Thanks to everybody out there in YouTube land for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And if you could do us a favor and smash that like and share buttons, that would be awesome. Let's see if we can get as many people as we can watching this.
Completely agree. Let's go, everybody. Make sure you do like it for sure. That helps boost us in the priority sequence. And then you just copy the stream link, post it out onto all your social media. We'll do our best to keep you as entertained as we possibly can.
Just going to pinch off this rail and draw it down for the 7.
Yeah, he hit the sweet spot on the draw to get up table there.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he rolled down far enough that he's got natural angle just to go straight into that rail and back out for the 8 on that line.
Yeah, he's got choice now. With that angle, he can either try to play the soft roll, take the 8 to the bottom left, or he can go once across, and it does pass the 10 to the bottom right.
Just like that.
Indeed. Nice little angle here. Nice draw shot. Like so.
And we're going to have ourselves a race to 5.
We certainly are. 4 apiece.
One more each and they'll be tied.
Again.
Both awesome shooters. I love watching good pool.
Yeah, if anybody in YouTube land was with us a couple of weeks ago, it was the Hui Memorial. And both of these guys are members of that team.
Yeah, what an awesome tournament that is, the Hui.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, we got a couple of our boys that were in that one that are down in the States right now, causing havoc in the Dakotas.
Yeah.
A shout out to Mr. Spence and Mr. Vargas down there representing Canada.
Indeed. Go get 'em, boys. Nice little control. I love it.
Yeah, he is breaking so well. Oh, look at the 2 coming into the spoil. Actually,
It's
I think
okay.
we're okay.
Yeah. 1 goes to the bottom right. Tough shot. So does he play for this? I would think he would. Play the 1 down to the bottom right. Nice little touch of draw off the right side rail, back out for the 2.
That's certainly the shot. I mean, a lot of more amateur players like myself might try to, or think that it's easier to go into the side, but then you run into the 5 and 10 and weird things happen. You end up hooking yourself. So this is a perfect example of take the harder shot and get more reward.
Yeah. Because there is a chance even if you missed it, the 9 comes into play. Or the 2.
Oh, he's left Mr. Veno the same shot there, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's the position of the cue ball. Just being off the rail can get really, really tricky.
Yeah, and he didn't exactly roll that. He was...
No, he
had
played.
some conviction in that stroke.
Yeah, he sure did, which I'm a fan of.
Me too. So many times you see people, smack the table. I got a roll, rolled out or rolled in.
Yeah. Oh, nice smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth like butter, Mr. Vinogradov. Nothing to do here. Make the 2, stick for 3. 3 to the 4, nothing to it. 4, 6. 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fairly simple table. This should be like shooting fish in a barrel for Mark.
Yeah, I'd certainly not bet against him getting out here. And he'll look to just draw back a hair off that 4 to where he is now. He'll like that natural angle coming off that long rail to fall onto the 7.
Could go forward as well. Forward with some left hand, go 2 rails back out. But either which,
I don't know how straight he is. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so if he could pinch over this way, if you go forward 2, then you're kind of back out here in a little shallower angle.
I love the pool shark jam up apparel there.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Sporting the pool guppy is what I call it, because I have that same shirt and I'm not a pool shark. I'm a lowly pool guppy.
Yep, me too.
But he wears it well, Mr. V does.
He has come up well short there. 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Now,
Didn't seem overly committed to that shot or took it for granted, one of the two.
yeah, see, that's for me, from that angle, that's why I like to pinch that ball and draw down past the side. But, I mean, he's gotta
Yeah,
be
he can
careful
still slam this in with some left-hand spin, check the rail.
Yeah, just got to make sure he doesn't nick that 8-ball. Because he will end up pushing it down to the center of the back rail and the cue ball will come up table off it. So
Ooh,
very close.
Very, very close. But well done, nonetheless.
Yep.
Would have liked to have had a little bit more pinch on that, I would think. A little more pinch, a little more draw, and come out on top of the 8-ball.
Yeah, because it's a little funny here to go back and forth for that 9-ball.
I think I'm just playing straight left hand, go above the 9.
Yeah, see. I mean, there's not really a lot that can go wrong there. I mean,
No.
you've got so many options, but
Even the bump is fine. It's a little bit close. Sometimes it can get a little tricky to see the angle when you're that close, but he should be able to handle this no problem. Nice little pinch again, pinch draw. Nothing to it. Could play forward if he wanted to.
yeah, perfect.
That will do.
Yeah, he is stroking the ball well.
He sure is. Veno bot. Taking it down, up, burying the 10. 5-4 now over top of Johnny Triple P. We are mid-afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah, or, well, I guess not mid-afternoon, midday.
Midday.
Is that right?
Yeah,
midday.
Yeah. Just not quite 1 o'clock. Mountain time, anyway.
Indeed. And what's Mr. Murray been up to? It's I know it's been a minute since you've been into the pool hall, took a little break. You're back at it now.
Yeah, gonna possibly come out of retirement, just waiting for the new weapons to show up. And
Very nice. Weapons are good.
I don't play a lot of pool in the summer. My wife and I, we work very, very hard, and we enjoy our weekends at our cabin. And so,
As you should.
yes, so
And there's nothing wrong with that.
absolutely not.
Had I known you had a cabin, I probably would have joined you on a few occasional weekends.
Well, there's always this summer.
Yes, there certainly is.
And we got the new nitro fishing boat, the new nitro bass boat, so we can hit the lakes and catch our dinner.
Nice. I'll order mine in.
Yeah, it has to have a Mick in front of it.
That's right. That's right.
That's funny. My nickname used to be the Mick Fish because I'm Irish, but
I am Irish as well.
it'd be the Mick Fish together.
Uh-huh. I mean, you can't go wrong with meat and potatoes.
No.
That's just meat, potatoes, and corn, right? Call me Irish, right? It's a nice shot.
Great shot.
Controlled
good
that about
control.
as well as you possibly could. 3's going to get a little tricky here. We'll see whether he can put some right hand with some draw off the 2. Come in, connect with that right side rail, let that right hand spin, pull it back down table, and he'll have the 3 to the right hand side pocket. Is it possible at this angle? Looks like he's putting inside, so he's looking at going forward 3 rails.
Yeah, I like your original shot.
Yeah, I
don't
think there
know
was
why
more control that
forcing
way.
that.
Yeah.
And
But then, I mean, what do I know? I'm on the 7-foot tables.
yeah, well, and
Right.
we never miss from back
I'm
here.
1,000% from back here.
Yeah, I have never missed a ball from the booth.
It's amazing to me, when we're commentating, and I can look at a table when I'm commentating, and I can dissect it pretty quick. But then put me there, 10 minutes. Okay. when I'm out there, it's not as easy for me to see
Right?
the same pattern play that I see while I'm here commentating.
Yep.
So I was just given the 10-minute warning for my next match. So I think I'll stick around for another couple of minutes here, maybe after this rack, and then go do a quick weather check and get ready for the next match. Nice draw off that 6.
And he hit
Didn't
it.
quite get it to where he wanted, but gives him a shot at the 4, back cut.
Yeah, and believe me, he was playing to hit that 6
Oh, yes.
ball and
Yeah.
at the pace he was, so to make sure he didn't get wired behind it.
Yep.
He's got a nice, easy 3 rail out around the 9 ball here.
Oh, I'm getting my 10-minute cancellation. Hold on 1 second. Interesting.
Yes.
I won't elaborate, but interesting. So I'm not even sure who's at the table. I was looking away, but I kind of like rail first with this 5 ball. Go and play underneath the 6 to the top right-hand corner. Hit and stick for the 7 and freewheeling.
Have they taken their break?
It looks that way. So we'll do a few house cleanings, and we'll say thanks to Nick's Q Innovation, as well as DCL Labor and Contracting, huge supporters of the events that we have here at the Leather Pocket. Always willing to contribute and help out. So we appreciate them. That is for certain.
Oh, actually, I don't think they took their break. They're just, Mr. Veno just walked by. I think he had to take a quick washroom break there, so play should resume here. Yeah, there he is.
Back at it.
Yeah, he's got another, I would say, 90% chance of an out here.
Yeah, he played on top. Don't know if I would have particularly played it that way. I think rail first, clip it in. It's fairly natural shape for the cue ball just to slide up and over underneath that 6.
Yeah, he's landed. I mean, it's doable, but he's landed a little funny here. He's
a
kind of in
lot
no
funny.
man's land.
Yeah.
The nice thing about it, though, is you're going back and forth, so you just make sure you stay one side or the other. You just don't want to get back to center table.
Yeah,
so.
and he's just south of the 50-50 line.
Oh.
Decides to play safe instead. Does he get there? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. And he's left John a really good safety to go around the 2, catch the 3rd rail, and put the cue ball in behind the 9 there.
Yep.
And
potentially
6,
4 rails.
Yeah,
right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and the 6 will naturally track up towards the 10 ball. So.
Yep.
There it is.
Didn't quite get to the 5th rail, or 4th rail, I should say, but this will work.
Yeah, job done.
Mark's going to have to make a nice kick off the bottom rail, I believe. I don't think he can go side rail.
I wonder if he'll call this off the 10 on the side just as an in case.
Very well potential, for sure. Now, this is the scenario that always happens to me. If I call the in off the 10 to the side, it goes straight to to the top corner.
Right.
If I call it to the top corner, it's going to go off the 10 into the side.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I think, actually, by the way he's cueing this, he's got room between the 10 and the
Yeah,
rail.
he might go rail first, skin it, try to come around again.
Oh.
Don't know if that's quite going to do it. Although cue ball again, right?
Yeah.
Shooting off the beach is not the best cue ball placement.
No, it's never easy.
Nope.
But again, with the 7 being down table there right by the 6, John doesn't have to do a lot. Just pot it.
Yeah, played a nice weight. Leaves Mark again in that never, never land.
Yeah, you'll hear Carl Boyce say he's played a nice cue ball there.
Yes. And I would think Mark's just going to shave the 6, put the 6 on the bottom rail, cue ball up behind the 9, or attempt to get up in that area anyway.
I think he's banking this.
Well, I don't know if I like that idea.
He called the corner just in case, but he was playing your shot all the way.
Yeah.
He kind of got a double here. He's hampered him over the 9 ball, and he's got at least quarter ball safe, I think, behind that
Yeah.
brown
For Johnny.
7 down there. But again, this is a natural chip off the left-hand side of the 6, come the 2, 3, or 4 rails, whatever your preference is, back up in behind the 9 with the cue ball again.
Yep.
Unless he's got a lot more room than we can see, and that's cuttable.
Yeah, well, and I would think he might be able to even take the bank, right? The safe is just as hard as the bank would be,
This is true.
right? If he can hit the bank, you may see him attempt the bank shot. Nope.
You like the safety there.
I don't know if he'll get there.
Nah, he's...
Anytime you see the chalk swipe.
Yeah. Here comes the putter throw.
Indeed. I'm surprised we don't have many more javelin tosses than what we actually see.
Yeah. That's why I've always wanted to go to New York and watch Earl Strickland play a money match.
Right?
It'd be worth just watching the go-offs. He still is one of my favorite players of all time. I love the eccentricness. Or eccentricity, whatever it is.
Yeah. Eccentric. Mark got away with
Yeah,
it
did he ever.
big time there.
Did he ever? If that's frozen, that doesn't even bank to the side.
Can be tough.
I think
You
he's
have
got a
to
gap.
you have to hit it more to the left side of the 6 and correct that angle out with right hand spin. Just like this.
Ooh.
Horned. You guys are batting this 6 ball around.
Yeah.
6 doesn't want to find its home.
I think that's going to be all she wrote for this rack.
Yeah, I think so too. Nice little draw off the 6. Kind of the bottom middle of the table, if that made sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just past the halfway point of the middle of the table to the south side. Whether he draws or go forward, either which.
Oh,
Interesting. Now that's all she wrote.
yeah, I did not expect Veno to miss that ball.
No, me neither. But his stroke seemed a little bit funny in that one. It seemed like he kind of popped or
Yeah, it wasn't his
It wasn't a
normal
full stroke.
fluid, smooth stroke.
Yeah, he kind of chopped at it. Which, when you play those safety battles and you're kind of in that safety mode, it can affect those long shots.
Yeah.
Right? Your muscle memory is now into safety mode.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Mr. Veno does not want to keep giving John a trips to the table here because he's going to catch fire.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
No, he
Right.
can put it on you.
Yeah. Once Johnny kind of gets into his rhythm and his gear and the elbow grease is fairly warm, he can be an unstoppable force.
Yeah, he is a juggernaut. See now, does he take this bank on, or is he playing for a safety again? I think he's going
I-
two rails around behind the 9 again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or behind the 10, I should say.
This is a nice shot.
This is great.
That's a nice shot, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he can make it. It's
He
not
can see the
audible.
hit for sure, but I don't know that he can see
But
the.
Is it wired up for the
Yeah, I
kick
would-
combo?
You took the words out of my mouth.
I don't
Right?
know.
If that 710's wired, he'll kick this in for sure.
He's just having a look at it now. Or maybe he hasn't seen it. I think he's just looking at the angle of the 7.
Yeah, maybe it passes. Right, if I look, it looks like it's just past the side pocket on the combo. I could be wrong, for sure.
Yeah, it is deceiving our angle here in the booth. So, oh, there he's just had a look at it now.
No, looks like the straight bank attempt. Just puts the cue or the 7 ball down table, cue ball up table. See, come on, cue ball, would you get there one time?
That was awfully close to being perfect.
Yeah, and can you know, I've always been interested to find out mathematically what is the amount of energy required to just move it that extra foot.
Right?
Right? When you come around 3 or 4 rails like that, what does that equate to when you're in your stroke? Is it another half ounce of forward motion? Like what?
Yeah.
What's the math on it?
That's interesting. I wonder, you hit the same shot with a 19-ounce cue. If you hit it with a 21, do you get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. These are the craziness that runs through my own brain.
That's it for this wreck.
Yeah, this will give Mark his 2-game cushion back as well.
Yeah, he'll be happy that that's the result, because
Yeah.
it shouldn't have been. That's
I
for sure.
agree. That could have went both ways.
And for anyone just tuning in, thanks for joining us. We are at Leather Pockets in Calgary, Alberta. And we are, I believe it's the 3rd annual Fall Classic.
I believe that you are correct.
And we are playing 10 foot on the 9 foots, A side, and 10 ball on the 7 foots, B side, race to 9A, race to 7 on the B. And we have a great match going on here between Mark Vinogradov and John Paypompi.
Indeed. Well done. And how are you, Thomas, tuning in from Germany on our YouTube channel? So Facebook is not running at this point. We're not really sure why.
Yeah, it conked out on us last night, and we
Yep.
haven't been able to get her back. So
So if you guys are just tuning in, please do help us out. We're missing, I'm gonna say, 100 and some odd viewers off of Facebook. So if you can help us out, like the stream, put us up in the priority sequence, and then copy and share out the stream link, we would greatly appreciate that. That's your homework assignment.
we are using a template rack. That's what he's doing there, is just removing that off. So
And that is only on the A side. B
Yes.
side, no template on the 7-foot tables.
I think that 1 ball, he can squeeze that up between the rail and the 2.
Oh, most certainly. He might even give the 2 a nudge and make it a little easier. Just got to watch the cue ball here.
That's a good cue ball. And he's gone a little further than he wanted to,
Yeah, I thought he was going to put some inside on that, to be honest.
and come down below the 5 and the 9 there. Yeah. This is a thin cut, but certainly doable.
It is
And
very doable.
he will be tracking down towards the 10 ball, but I don't think from that angle he'll run into it. I think he'll pretty much come straight up and down almost. So
Well, and this shot's made a little easier due to the fact he is right-handed. So he could, if he chooses, to kind of move to the side of the table to attack this shot and then just stretch out into the table.
Yeah,
But he's a fairly tall fellow, so he may just reach in and get it done.
yeah, I like to chip off the left side here and come down below the
Yeah, that's a
ball.
good call.
Yeah.
Don't know. Look out.
Look out corner. Well, he's all right.
He's okay, but I think Johnny's got at least a half a ball hit here. What's going on, Adam? Appreciate you tuning in. I believe Red Deer. Yeah, nice shot there from Johnny.
Yeah, and he got just far enough past that side, I think.
I think you might see Mark, if he doesn't have the hit, he's going up and over, I would think. Go grab the short stick. It's a fairly easy jump. You're only a quarter ball.
Yeah, as long as he's not too far past the side.
I'm going to try to back cut that too.
Yeah,
On the jump shot.
See, and because I'm not the greatest jumper here, I play a lot of one pot. I like the 2-rail kick onto the 2 here, because if you feather off the left side of the 2, you're naturally going up back in behind that 5 and 9 again.
Mm-hmm.
Personally.
Well, he's going 2 to 4, so if he can back cut the 2 rails out, may run into the 6 or the 10, but it sits you good. This is not going to work.
Yeah, that's...
He just went for the hit there. I think I might have gone for the make. Used to live close to Edmonton, says Thomas. So what took you all the way over to Germany? Or is Germany where you're originally from? Not sure what Johnny was doing there.
Yeah, I think he might have just had a little tiny bit of a brain fart there. I think that was a make, or he may have got a skid.
That
Might have
could
got
be.
a bad contact there.
Yeah. That could very well be.
Yeah, we do not have refs cleaning the cue balls here, so if the boys don't do it between racks,
That's right.
then
You suffer your own fate with it.
exactly.
Nice and thin. Look out, cue ball. Worked out for him.
Yeah, Mark's just got to settle down a little bit here. He's kind of seems like he's off his rhythm and his.
Yeah, I agree.
There we go. There's that long stroke.
Yeah.
Smooth stroke.
Yep. This will be okay.
He's got a.
I got you. Germany is where you're from, but lived in Canada from 98 to 2002.
That's one place I've always wanted to visit.
Germany?
Germany, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my ex was from Ostrava, Czech Republic, and I always wanted to see Prague, but we never did get over there. So.
Well, I can tell you with the amount of traveling I've done this last year, I think I'm good for a little bit.
How was Puerto Rico, by the way?
Puerto Rico was pretty phenomenal, I gotta say.
It's becoming the event, isn't it?
I think it will. Vegas, I think, will always be a mainstay. I don't think that event is going to go anywhere, but I do believe that that Puerto Rico will eventually get to the size of competing with BCA Vegas.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I can tell you through the meetings and conversations that we had while we were there, next year, again, bigger, more money added, more events.
Too cool.
Yeah. It'll be a sight next year.
Well, I know of, I was watching a media feed, and I know of hundreds of people that were there that have already booked their rooms for next year.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Like,
yeah. I can tell you, right, from my standpoint, going to Puerto Rico to play pool as, a team or what have you, as much as I'm there to play pool, for me, it is also just as equally about where I'm at.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you what, when we're playing pool, okay, my mind is there.
Yeah.
My game is there. I want to be there. The very second that we're done, see ya.
Vapor trail.
Right? Heading to the beach. Right? Now, we had quite a bit of rain while we were there, but it's not like rain here.
Yeah.
Right? When it rains, right? And it dumps. But it does not affect the temperature.
Yeah. And it's over in an hour. It's not an all-day thing, right?
Yeah. even with clouds, right? It was cloudy and rainy and gloomy, and the temperature was just phenomenal. It was great.
Yeah, I keep saying, I said last year I was going to get there this year, but next year I'm going.
Well,
There's
I'll
no
tell you,
doubt
it
about
will
it.
soon become your favorite trip.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's a couple of tips for those that are traveling to Puerto Rico. The baggage weight, we got pinched. Okay, when you fly out of Canada, typically a lot of the places in the United States, your baggage weight is 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Coming out of Puerto Rico, it's 40.
Oh,
And they pinch you really well. No kiss, no nothing first.
yeah.
They just hit you in the wallet. Right? So that is something to be cognizant of, that if you are going to Puerto Rico, it is 40 pounds in your luggage.
There you go. Good tip for you travelers out there.
Yeah.
Well, John is going to be throwing his cue in a minute here. I cannot believe he's missed that ball. He's shaking his head because he can't either.
Yeah. It's morning pool, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that, right? They're still mid-match. Neither one of them has really kind of caught a gear. Maybe a little bit of struggle because it's still, listen, pool doesn't start till 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
right? Anything before that, look at it. See this?
Yeah, these are just shots you would never see these two guys ever
No.
miss. Ever.
No, and I mean, you can see Johnny kind of pound the table there where, what do I have to do to get a roll? Mark's missed well almost every time.
Every time, yeah. Well, you may be in jail here. Oh, he didn't quite get behind the 10.
No, but he'll be shooting from downtown. There is a lot of green or blue space.
Yeah, and
And
from
again,
that
it's
angle,
that
that
awkward distance with
yeah.
that cue ball off the rail, right?
And that 9 is the size of a lamppost there.
Yeah.
That's what.
You're almost better off playing safety.
Yeah, I mean, if you run into that 9, you are dead if it pushes it to the back rail.
Yep. It looks like he's taking the flyer. Nice pocket weight. Try to bump the 9 over the pocket.
Yeah, and just overhit it. But that bank is
Yeah, that's
very easy.
Yeah. I would suspect that this is a 90% make out of Mark here.
Yeah, and he's naturally going to come down on the right side of the 10 ball. So this is definitely a reward shot.
Yeah.
So. Oh, he's got the pace perfect.
Yeah. That will do to add one more game's cushion between him and Johnny. And as Barry would have said, for Johnny Triple P, it is moving time, sir.
Yeah, I think this would be a perfect time for Johnny to take his break and go have a breather.
I agree, 100%.
Just
Yeah, get your mind back in it.
ice him a little bit.
Yeah. Thomas says, "Don't come here. It's crazy." In Germany, I've heard that, and I'm curious to know why, but I'm hesitant to ask why at the same time. Right? There are times where ignorance is bliss, and I think
You
this
got that
may
right.
be one of those scenarios.
Two of my favorite pool players are from Germany. I grew up watching, and I never missed anything that was ever streamed or I could rewatch on YouTube or anything from the Kaiser. He was one of the biggest influences in watching me play, Mr. Ralph Suke. Mm-hmm. And I absolutely loved Oliver Ortman. Mm. He had one of the most unorthodox strokes in the game, but man, could he get the job done.
Yeah. Well, I got an unorthodox stroke as well. An adapted stroke, I'll say that.
Well, because of your back and stuff. So.
Yeah.
A lot of good players come out of Germany.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
knows.
Falling apart, says Thomas. And I'm just curious. I know that there was some pretty heavy sanctions placed on Germany. I don't know whether that's still the case, isn't still the case. I've been traveling too much to really pay attention to geopolitics, but curious whether that is still the case and if that is ultimately what is hurting the country.
Oh, Mark played a good shot there to come around and get on
Yeah,
the 2-ball.
And he's sitting good here. There's really not a lot to do here. 2 rails around, 3 into the same corner. Almost caught that a little too thin.
Wiped its feet a little bit, but he's
Yeah,
all right.
he's okay, yeah.
Now he's going to have to come straight up and down, though, because he cannot come, might not be able to come the 2 rails around to get on.
No, this is a little bit of right-hand spin just to straighten that angle out.
Yeah.
And about halfway to the end zone. Yeah, would have worked out.
Yeah, that's the only problem with juicing it with that inside spin, eh? That
Have to
little bit
account
of
for
throw.
that.
Yeah, you almost have to play to overcut that ball.
Yeah, I would agree. Oh, nice little touch. Really nice touch there from Gianni. He's looking to close escrow here on this game, get himself back within 2.
Yeah, he needs it. Needs it bad.
Oh, it looks like it is game time for me.
Johnny's just got to navigate this purple 4-ball here. He did
Oh,
well.
nice little brush.
Little flick off the 10.
Yeah.
Make sure he got to the right side.
Okay, 10 minutes, and so I'm going to jump off, go check the weather, all that kind of stuff.
You got her, buddy. Well, good luck in your match.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll be back here after that match.
Sounds good.
You know how to turn it off?
No.
Just take the mouse, click on this. That's it.
Do I?
I appreciate it, buddy.
And we wish Grant luck on his match. Playing young Jason. And back to the action here with Mark Vinogradov and Jonathan Pay-Pompey, who's just hit a great shot. Get back out in line for the 10-ball in the corner. It's a big rack for John. And we are playing winter break 10-ball, so anything can happen. While we're waiting for him to rack, we'll just give a shout out to our sponsors here. Ben DeWolf at DCL Labor and Contracting Incorporated. Always around the room doing amazing things for us here and adding money into our tournament. So thank you so much for that, Ben. And to my boy over at Nick's Q Innovations, doing all Calgary and area and worldwide Q repairs and tip jobs and everything. The man is an absolute genius. If you have anything, give him a call and see what he can do for you. Wrong table there. All right, here we go. Looks like John made a ball off the break and has played, well, he's locked Veno up. I don't know if he was playing that, but he certainly has locked a Mark up. I think if he kicks at this and catches the right-hand side of the 1-ball, that combo may be on. It's hard to tell from this angle if it's wired up or if the 1-ball's pushing the 6 kind of towards that left-hand horn there. I guess we'll see in a minute. It's not exactly easy to get to this combo either. He's going to have to kind of place kind of straight down with a wide angle or I don't even think the angle's there to go between the 8 and 10 ball and then straighten it up off that back rail, but so he's just having a look at now. The other thing, if there is no shot available, he may opt to just to tie that 4 ball up onto the 1, and yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, he didn't hit it very well. He was looking to tie that 4 up on the 2 or the 3 ball. Might have just hit it a little bit thin there. Well, the way John's shooting this, that combo must go. Now he's got to be careful here. He's got to land kind of on the 4 ball side of the 2 ball. Because I don't believe the 2 passes the 3. Oh, the way he's played it, it must. Or the combo's easier than it looks from the booth here. If it doesn't go, you'll probably look to hide cue ball behind the 3 ball. Yeah, it didn't go. So I was saying when he was shooting the 1 ball to make sure that he ended up on the 4 ball side of the 3 ball so he had a shot. But this works as well. The only thing is you never want to turn the table over to your opponent because funny things happen. Even if you don't make the pot, you can get a nice jelly roll and end up, hooked yourself again. And now that all the table is wide open, the last thing you want to do is give your opponent a ball in hand at this point. So I think we're going to see Mark kick 2 rails up behind that 2 ball, trying to send it up down towards the 8 and 10 and try to kind of stick the cue ball behind the 4 ball there. Yeah, just like that. Great shot. He gave a little wave because it did go to the other side of the 10 ball, but either way. John's just having a look at it now, which way he wants to kick this ball. Doesn't have a lot of angle, so the kick and stick will be very tough here. So I think what he's going to try to do is roll that 2 ball up towards the 9 and just tie it up. Yeah, very well done there. I'm well, Martin. How are you, buddy? I've been very well. I was actually surprised I didn't see you here this morning. Unless you were playing a match when I got here. Oh, he's overhit that a little bit. I think he's left it onto the side too. Yeah, he can see it. He'll just roll up for this 3 ball. Oh no. Okay, he's all right. Looked like it was going to slide towards the corner a little more there. I don't think he's got the space to jack up behind this ball, so he's going to have to go forward. Oh, no, he's got space to jack up, so he'll just kind of pop draw it out towards the center of the table. Very well executed there. And from there, we're kind of, I think we're smooth sailing. Well, it's too bad that you couldn't make it, buddy, but family time is important too, and I'm sure we'll see you at the next one. I'll be here for sure as well. Yeah, he's in got a little bit more of an angle here, but he should be able to just go straight up table and back down for the 9 on the side. Oh, he's going to take it towards the corner instead. And he'll just catch a little piece of that rail just below the horn and come straight out for the 10 ball. And looks like John to get one more back here. He was trailing 7-4. And now we're 7-6. Back in the ball game, as they say. And I love this winter break format for this reason. If your opponent's hot and you can catch a hot streak and sit him in his chair for a little bit and break well and, you know, make some balls and control the table, you can completely change the tide of the match. And John is breaking well. And I like that he's breaking a little more controlled. I mean, John certainly can absolutely crush that pack, but he's breaking a little more controlled and making those side balls. And look at the 1 ball going to set up here. Look at this. Picture perfect break. That 2 ball does pass the 5 up into the corner, so he has options there. He can come straight across, play it. I don't think he meant to go that far. Wowee, where's that side pocket? Yeah, he's just giving a little look to the gods there. He was just trying to get kind of between, just before getting between the 2 and 3 ball to play that up in the corner. He's just overrun it by about 8 or 10 inches. So it'll make it a little trickier to get on this ball. It's always tougher shooting to a blind pocket, especially off the rail. But oh, he's going to go the other way and just kind of pinch into the rail. Try not to run into the 5. Yeah, see, I did not like that. I think he was just trying to do a little bit too much there. He's trying to use the 5 ball as a stopper, make the 2 ball, and control the cue ball all at the same time. That's you know, a lot of moving parts in that shot. Now we'll just see Veno run this ball down the rail to the bottom right corner and come out to center table for the 3 in the same corner. Oh, instead he's played a safety. I'm surprised at that. I really am. I thought he would attack there. But I guess he thought there was more value in playing the safety. And John's just eyeballed up that 4 ball combo because you just never know the way you hit it, right? He wants to control that 2 ball and that kind of pack of balls in the middle of the table as well. Now Veno is calling this ball, but you best believe that I think that's a just in case. He's going to wire him to the 10 ball here. Yeah. Oh, wow. Very fortunate for John there that rubbed off the side of the 4. If that doesn't touch that 4 ball, he is absolutely on death row. Instead, now John can lock Veno back up, get control of this table back. Yeah, there's a good chance Martin will be here tomorrow. Absolutely. Love to have you in the booth with us, buddy. Just having a look at his kick options here. Could go to the air too if he chooses to. So he is calling the kick and the 2 ball up in the right-hand corner. And he's calling it as a just in case if it goes, because in 10-ball, for those that don't know, there are no flukes like 9-ball. Everything has to be called, so you might as well call a pocket just in case. And look at this. Oh, wow. Can you believe that rub on the 4-ball? How good did he hit that kick shot on the 2? Wow, that is so unfortunate. John Pepompe is breathing a sigh of relief there. Wow, that was so unfortunate. Great shot, Mark. And unfortunately for Veno, there is no trouble on this table. I think we are going to see a 7-7 scoreline. Yeah, he doesn't have to do too much with this either. Just a little pinch and come straight back up on that line from the 8-ball, straight down table. Perfect shot there. Same here. He'll just draw to the top side of the 10-ball and play it in the same pocket as the 9. And we are 7-7. Wow. What a rack of pool that was. So unfortunate for Mark making that insane kick shot. And just gets a little, I mean the thinnest of rolls on the cue ball off the 4. And it ends up in the side. Okay, we are 7-7 in a race to 9 with John Pepompe breaking. And if you guys have been watching this match so far, you know how well John is breaking today. He's been making a ball in the side pocket on every break. There it is again. Ooh, he's just rolled funny there. Still has an open look at the 1. That's all you can ask for after a break. And it does, I do believe it cuts to the top left corner beside the 5-ball there. And that would naturally get him over to the 2-ball. We may see a safety. I roll the cue ball up behind the 3, but no. Oh, he just overcut it a hair. Yeah, he's a little discouraged there. I think he knew as soon as he stroked that ball, though, that he'd cut it a little thick, just from his body language. You know what? John was on a 3-game heater there. He was down 7-4, and looks like Mark has taken his 5-minute break to try to slow down the onslaught. So, yeah, we'll just take a quick breather here, and we'll be right back with the action in about 5 minutes, folks. Stay tuned. I guess he didn't take his 5-minute break. Just in the corner fiddling with something. Well, got a little bit of a tricky shot here. Hitting the 2 is not the issue at all. He hits this ball all day long. He's just looking to see if he can get off the top onto the 2 ball to make it in the corner if he's got enough room between the 3 ball and that side cushion. It looks like he does. He's going to hit this with a little bit of draw to straighten it out off that rail. Thought maybe he might have got away with that, but that is cuttable. I don't know if we'll see John attack it like that. He's probably going to bring that cue ball up table. Yeah, I like this shot. A little bit more reward. You are 100% right there, cue ball control. He says the tides have turned. And they sure have. Mark is looking for the kick and stick here. I think he can get the cue ball in behind and kind of hit that 2 ball off the long rail and back up table. Well, he kind of got it a little thinner than he wanted to. He was looking for a fuller contact off that kick. And unfortunately, it has opened the table wide open. The 9 ball, 8 to the 9 ball is a little tricky. If it doesn't go, John, that's what John's just looking at now. You see that for your youngsters out there that are just learning the game, even though he's only shooting the 2 ball, he came over and to make sure that that 9 ball passed the 10. So he's already thinking about the out. He's already looked at the entire table and, you know, thought about his whole plan to get out here. So something you want to keep in mind. Have a look, take the extra second to walk around the table and check everything out before you fire away. Great shot there, good control. Doesn't have to do anything with this 4 ball, but potted, he's going to stop right there. Wow, looked like he got a little quick with his stroke there. Yeah, that is not a ball you see Johnny P miss very often. He's not left any giving for Mr. Veno here. It is a tough ball to get back up table on, so I don't know if he'll even take the attacking shot on here. I think he'll push the 4 down to the bottom rail and try to put that cue ball behind the 9-10. I just don't see the value in that shot at all. And I mean, he may be in jail after this. It was a little aggressive, but we'll see what John does here. He's going to slow roll the 4 beside the 5. Again. That very well may be the TSN turning point, as they say. John hasn't been playing overly aggressive. I think that was the time to stick with his game plan. Playing a little safer and a little tighter, but it's always easier to say from the booth. Like I said, we never miss a shot from in here. Well, I haven't anyway. That was a great little pinch shot there. Again, not doing too much. Doesn't have to do a whole lot here. he's got the angle just to go straight through this 6 ball and come off that back rail and straight back down for the 8 ball. Wow, this is crazy. I think maybe both players have, you know, just from playing a little tighter, maybe have kind of tightened their strokes up a little bit. Because these are just balls. You will never see these guys miss if you watch them live. I mean, if they're practicing on the table, I mean, Veno's making that shot with a beer in his other hand. It's a little tough here. This would be a fairly standard safety to go off the right-hand side of the 6 ball and back in behind the 8 if he was off the rail. But with being hampered from the rail, it's a little tough, a little more tough cueing action. So it's just taking an extra second to, yeah, he just kind of got around behind the 8 ball. It didn't stick in there, so. John's just looking at the 2 rails out for the 8 ball. I'm not sure about that. The thin cut to the 6 on the side brings the corner in, so you might play this with some inside check just to throw it a little bit. There we go, perfect, just like that. Wants that to slow down. He's all right. And he already knows where that 9 ball was going right from when he was shooting the 2 ball, so. Just wants to take his time here and make sure he puts a good stroke on this ball and get down to where he's got the right angle to make that 9 ball in the corner. Oh, he's hit that beautifully. He doesn't want to draw into this 10 ball. Yeah. Wasn't a whole lot you could do there. No, the first look is to probably, you know, for the average Joe, to think, oh, that's a tough cut to the side. This is a ball you cut to the corner all day long. Wow. For that exact reason. From that angle, those sides are extremely tight. Me personally, I would have cut that ball to the corner for sure. He hasn't left anything easy. Mark will just try to cut this to the upper left corner. Oh, just like that. Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going? Wow. And we have our first person to the hill. I think now we are going to see Mark possibly, just try to get this over and done with now. He's not going to play around. He's going to put probably a little extra into this break, little adrenaline going, and smash this up and try to get out of here before letting John back in again.
He's not going to play around? I thought that's what they were doing. I was watching from the sideline, and it was looking like they were just messing around.
Yeah, I'm in here going, whoa, wow,
yeah, oh, wow, oh,
yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, what happened there? Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, that was just bizarre.
That was a bit of a weird rack, yeah. That one was not their finest performance from either. But Veno breaking to win it. Johnny hoping for something funny to happen. Oh, he hit it super square. Makes the ball on the side. He's going to be able to see the one, but nothing too easy.
No, this is Certainly going to clip off the left side of the 1, bring the 1 up to the top of the table there and try to get the cue ball and down below the 10 and 6.
You know what he's looking at here, and I don't hate it, is cut the 1 in the side and run the cue ball around 3 rails. It's pretty thin, but you can play it with like that, lots of running siding, and maybe makes cutting it in a little easier sometimes.
Yeah, and I think he's got the... He'd have to hit it so thin that I don't think that 4 ball comes into play. He'd hit above it, so...
Just seeing the comments in there too. Yeah, Ryan is epic on the mic, right, guys? For sure. And Martin, if you're free tomorrow, come on down. Martin's pretty good on the mic too.
Yeah, we were just saying. He said he's available. I said, yeah, we'd love to have you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, we can always use extra help. That's a sweet shot from Veno, and now he's got a real good look to close this one out. Somebody said too many misses for their level. Yeah, that's very true. And Veno have recognized that and try to not have any more misses right now. Let's finish it off here.
I didn't even see that comment from my buddy Blake Holmes, a.k.a. Balake. What's going on, buddy? Good to hear from you. Thank you very much for the shout-out. Really appreciate it.
Oh, no way. He goes in off and pushes the 4 over the other hole.
Yeah. You might want to go get a lottery ticket, Veno.
Johnny's probably just ready to throw up a little bit.
Well, yeah, and he's got hair to pull now.
That was slightly fortunate.
That's crazy that went.
Oh, man. It wasn't like he caught a piece of it.
No, he got a chunk of it.
It was like a lot of it.
And you know what? Like, this is just...
it's all one shot.
Couldn't ask for a better out from here.
It's all just this shot. If he gets good on the 5, it's going to be a stop shot to get on the 6. 7's right there. 9's over the hole.
Yeah, it is Outsville.
That's why you saw him take an extra second there, because he screwed up the shot before, and he wasn't going to take this one for granted. Nick
H giving us a laugh out loud.
Maybe a Nick Yuko. Is that maybe a possibility? Likes to tune in. That's a nice shot too.
Great
This
shot.
is perfect. Can he close it with a break and run? Not a routine break and run, mind you. Kind of slop that 3 ball in a bit.
Yeah. And for you guys that are just tuning in right now, you definitely want to be here for the next match. We've got Brady Golan and Sean McKay playing on the next stream table.
And we will shut it down and restart it.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off there.
No, that's all right.
Just before. So don't go far, but I'll give you guys a couple of minutes.
One of our fellow commentators just kind of ran by and flashed us, so that's always nice as well.
Yeah, that's when we got to put this curtain down again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. Veno on the 10 to win it.
Yeah.
Pretty nice out considering, I mean, one bad shot, but he still had to make all the other balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like you can't just think, oh, he got lucky. He still did well.
There it is.
Nice match from those gentlemen.
Absolutely. And a heck of a comeback.
Oh, you marked it on the wrong one.
Wrong one, yep.
That's okay.
Heck of a comeback for John Paypompede being down 7-4.
7-4. Yeah, he made a great comeback there. He played good. He should hold his head high. He won't be happy, but he should hold his head high, I believe.
Absolutely. And we, like I said, have the next match coming up on the A side, which will be Sean McKay and Brady Golan. That is going to be a beast of a match.
Don't go far, guys.
Are you putting it over on this 7?